Okay. We are back to another stream of Elden Ring. Yesterday we got through Raya Lucaria, and now we are heading upward to the Carrion Manor. Why, you might ask? Well, it's because Roger will tell us in 1 second.
Ah, hello. I was hoping to see you. My examination is complete. Here's the knife print back, with my thanks. Now I have a fairly good idea who performed the rite upon the blade. The person who orchestrated the Night of the Black Knives. Lunar Princess Ranni. One of the children born to King Consort Radagon and his first wife, Renala. Demigod and sister to General Radahn and Praetor Rykard. Hers was the name I discovered in the imprint. Truly, you have my thanks. But if I might be so bold, I would like to ask something more of you. If Ranni truly is the one who plotted that fateful night, then she should bear the curse mark of destined death somewhere upon her flesh. I would like you to procure it for me. And then all will be laid bare. I will have the answers I have sought for so long.
Okay.
I have some idea of Ranni's potential whereabouts. There's a manor to the north of the Academy of Raya Lucaria. It is the familial home of the Carian royals, from whom Ranni descends. There's been talk of the old royals' vassals gathering there in recent years. Ranni's whereabouts since the shattering are a well-kept secret. She hasn't been seen even once. But I suspect she might have returned to the manor in which she was born. I'm afraid there's something I must tell you. Do you know of those who live in death? The very notion of life in death defies the Golden Order. By Dee's account, these defiled fiends must be expunged. But truth be told, I seek the curse mark to save them. You may find this peculiar, but I discovered something in my examination of the Night of the Black Knives. These souls have committed no offense. They have every right to life, only they happen to touch upon a flaw in the Order. Yes, indeed. If Dee knew what drives me now, he would surely boil over with rage. Or perhaps he would even feel some pity. But no need to fret. None of that will come to pass. I can tell a good lie when I need to.
Alright, so yeah, Ranni, in case you weren't aware, Ranni was the one who caused the Night of the Black Knives and took out Godwyn the Golden. So now we're going to head over to her manor, but first I want to see if Dee says anything different.
Hello, I thank you. As your brother in arms. So what can I do for you?
Never mind. He said something different there for a split second. Also, yeah, I didn't realize this, but you can just put a little message down at the bottom there. I'm probably going to get rid of that next stream. I was just messing with it to see what would happen, but it is getting kind of distracting to look at, so we're gonna get rid of that next stream. Sorry about that.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you? Want the blessing is still... Would you like...
Yeah.
Now, come.
Excuse me.
You are so very warm. Then good day to you.
Okay, thought that was gonna lead to anything, but I guess not. So we're just gonna hop on over to here. Now I'm gonna let you see me get up from that hug. Hey, I apologize if I said anything that may have upset you last night, and I hope you're having a good week. Dean, don't worry about Steven Universe or anything like that. I'm pretty chill when it comes to stuff like that. The only thing, if I ever like actually get upset, I'll let people know. But like, you don't have to like Steven Universe. It's fine. I barely like it as is, so it's whatever. So don't worry about that. Unless you're like someone who purposely like smacks their lips into a mic or plays really loud, obnoxious like music or whatever, I'm pretty chill for the most part. So don't worry about it. If anything, I'm getting more annoyed by the message at the bottom. Should have really not put that there. Ah, Iji, forgive me. The royal grounds were placed in our trust, but we stood no chance. Get back here. Oh my god. Like, I'm getting more annoyed at at the Revenant right now. So... Oh my god. Actually, the first time I think I've ever been able to outpace this thing. Oh my god. PSA, always have to heal on you when fighting those things. Instantly stuns them and takes half their health. Oh wait, you didn't want to give me a little reward afterwards? I have to open the door. I went into the Steam Universe movie hoping I'd like it because I heard good stuff about it, the show, and found it underwhelming. I mean, that's also probably... The thing about that is, like, you went in without some context, I guess, for the most part, but again, don't worry about it. It's whatever. Anyway, we got the frozen needle. Hello. Look at this big fella. Hello.
Well, look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are tarnished? What brings you here? Oh, pardon me. It's hardly my place to ask, is it? I am E.G., a blacksmith who once served the Carian royals.
Oop, accidentally almost dropped my controller.
An old codger who refuses to retire his rusty hammer. So here I am, still quietly plying my trade on this spot. Perhaps you'd like a display? These bones are old, but still able. Oh, watch out there. When I'm absorbed in my smithing, I lose sight of all else. If you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm. I am, after all, terribly large compared to you, Tarnished. You don't know how hard it is not to break anything while I work. Brave Tarnished. A word of warning, if you please. This territory once belonged to the Carian royal family. Their manor lies not far beyond this point. When the Raya Lucari Academy turned on the Carians, the Knights of the Cuckoo descended on this tract. After leveling it, they carried on to the manor. The Carians were taken off guard, but their strength had not waned, and they repelled the knight's onslaught by conjuring an enchanted snare that remains potent to this day. That is why I say, Tarnished, don't go near the manor, unless you wish to lie with the corpses of the heedless knights of the Cuckoo.
Of the Cuckoo? Hey, Blythe sent me.
Blythe actually did that, did he? Quite a rare occurrence for such a guarded soul as he. Perhaps he sensed something unusual about you. At any rate, if you're friendly with Blythe, I've something else that might suit you. I've explained the peril of the enchanted snare that remains at the Royal Carrion Manor. Whatever you do, brave Tarnished, stay away from that death trap.
Where the heck did the Erdtree go? It got like really dark. I heard the song itself written on YouTube once. I've heard a few of Rebecca's songs, and that is easily the best one I've heard. So yeah, that one's my favorite. Got dark because you're in the shadow of the Erdtree right now. Ah, that'd be wild. No, seriously, like the Erdtree was right behind me. Are you telling me the fog got that thick that can blot out the biggest nightlight this world has ever seen? Oh god. Was able to take part in Elena's iconic revenge last night. Now Elena's studying with doing some art studying. There it is. The resting place of the contemptible cuckoos, lost in the siege of the Carrion Manor. Great. The hell is that chipping noise? We heard about the weird Arthur the Aardvark videos where you could send in a photo of your child's face and they'd send you an episode of Arthur with your child in it. I did not. I assume they like make like a animal version of your character, like as a background character maybe. There we go. That's a big one. Hard Frost Stomp. How many rune arcs do I have? 11. Okay. So I technically don't have enough points in Faith or Arcane to use Blood Flame Blade, but I may... What is it hitting over there? Oh, it's hitting everything. Everything and anything that's moving. It is weirder than that. Author is pen pals with your child, who is a cartoon character with your child's face pasted onto it, and your child visits Arthur. Weird. Kind of breaks the whole purpose of a pen pal. Since they're like, you're supposed to be friends from like faraway places, last I remember. Anyway. Oh god. Two people have uploaded the videos of what the DVDs you get look like. It is as janky as 2004 animation technology could be. I imagine like what Jib Jab does, where he just puts your face over like a default animation character. With our video editing technology and AI voice technology, you could make a whole video where Arthur is pen pals with the Corey. Hey gamers. Oh, you too, Argo. Thanks, Elena. Aren't you studying right now? Hand murder. I can handle this place. Oh, I just jumped over them real quick. I finished early. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, that's a big-ass sword, though. Yeah, it's the Zweihander. It's one of the more iconic swords used in this game. Give Elena a big hand. Try to keep the hand jokes going. Ooh, hang on. Come here. There we are. Carrion Piercer. Ow. Did you hear about the Arthur episode where Arthur bullies a girl in his school by basically shit posting? I did not. I haven't watched Arthur in years. Like, I maybe like watched it like 4 times as a child. I think the last time I watched something was like maybe 6 years ago, when there was like an episode about one of the cafeteria leaders having cancer, and Muffin was just being the worst kind of person about it. Ah, damn it. Let me get behind this. Fuck. Now, come on. Ooh, that was close. You missed. That was easy. Seriously called so funny I forgot to laugh. A girl at Arthur's school. Okay, the little guy saved me because I didn't see the big one there for a second. Girl after school gets a coat from her pen pal in Brazil, and Arthur keeps making... Hang on. Is it hard to catch? Damn it! Get off of me! Chat and... It's hard to watch chat and kill hands a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. The fucking hitbox. Oh my god. Oh my god, let me fucking breathe here. I hate the fucking finger creepers. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get out of here. pen pal in Brazil, and Arthur keeps making shitpost jokes about how she looks like a sheepdog. Amazing. I can't believe Arthur's racist in current year. Sorry, wet hand text. You're good. You're good. If I take a lot, will you play worse? If I talk a lot, will you play worse? Don't know. Gonna keep myself focused. Will the spiders kill you while you read this? Yeah, if I don't pay attention. I'm out of Crimson Tears, so this is the best thing I can do for right now. The funniest part is towards the end of the episode, Arthur photoshops her face onto a dog on a computer from 1998 and sends it to the girl. Why is Arthur just being the worst in this episode? Like that's actually like he's actually committing cyberbullying. It's not even funny. Oh, good. There's another one. This is the most blood I've seen on my character in a long time. Lady Ranni, we have long awaited you. I pray for your house swift revival. May the full moon shine upon Caria. Alright, we made it through. The toughest part of this place is mostly just dealing with the hands and having enough mana and such to use Blood Flame to make it easier. Ooh, another rune arc. Sword of Night and Flame. And we got the weapon that mixes both sorceries and incantations with Comet Azure and just a flame. Kind of like a flamethrower kind of thing. But we're not going to use that because we don't have high intelligence or faith at the time. Also, I forgot we can add another bit here. Oh, hang on. Nice. Let me go get the next grace over here before we go down. That one path over there. Yeah, you little chicken fingers. You're on me. Thank you for opening your weak spot. This got cut off by the character limit, but the girl silently wept at the sight of Arthur's stanky May. I would too. It was just so uncalled for, random bullying. I'd probably be a little upset too. Okay, is that it? I think that's it. Okay. Back to over here. Arthur basically gives a bad twit-longer apology in the episode in the form of a letter. I think I've seen that clip somewhere where he like goes off about how much of a like a crybaby the pen pal was, and it's like, Arthur, you're not helping your case here. Also, Wolf was not sitting down right for my liking. He said something like, I thought you could take a joke, but you couldn't. I thought we were friends in the letter. Really weird. Yeah. Troll Knight's sword. Very convenient. we have now a known shortcut here. Excuse me. Sorry. You know, like a tickle in my throat. Ow. I don't know if this is intentional, but in the last episode of Arthur, they made him look like Peanut Butter Gamer, who is Arthur's super fan. I heard about that. I remember seeing that, like, wait, why does he look like Peanut Butter Gamer? It's one of those things where it's like, were they aware of this meme at the time of making this, or, you know? Still, it's pretty wild. You know, there's a stake of America at the Carrion Royal Family Manor. Damn. Dead. Just to save the Google search for everyone, do a time skip in the last episode. Arthur Hare's messy brown hair and beard like Peanut Butter Gamer. So what did Ranni the Witch do in Elden Ring? So, first of all, we got Loretta's spells and Ash of War, so we can do crazy stuff with the pole arm if we want to. Anyway, so Roger. We had Roger look at this here. Black Knight. This Black Knife print, mark of the Night of the Black Knight's ritual. On the night of the Black Knife, someone stole a fragment of death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and imbued its power into the assassin's daggers. This mark is evidence of the ritual and hides the truth of the conspiracy. So Roger, our sorcerer friend back at the Round Table Hole, took a look at that, and he's discovered that Ranni the Witch was the one who set up the whole plan to take out Godwyn at the Night of the Black Knives, which basically started the whole shattering and all that, which we will confront her about in a moment. Yeah, pretty crazy, right? Stream, Ranni, what the hell? I know, what the heck, Ranni? Hang on, I'll talk to her about it momentarily. Just making sure I don't miss these jumps. I called you best girl to SMH. I mean... Ow, my legs. She said she was sorry, I promise. trying my hardest not to cackle when I toss these poor little guys around with my sword. Alright, lose best girl status in Ranni's head. June 11th, 2024. I think you meant Elena's. Yeah, there is like there's technically a second face next to Ranni, though, so maybe that could be also Ranni's head. Come on. How do I get... There we are. Ashifor, Carrion, Grandeur. Do. 3 sisters? Ow. Okay. How the hell did that not hit me? Alright. Oh, they went around that. Okay. Torrent got hit. Yep, and... Damn it. Okay, well now you reset behind me. There you go. Get out of here. Shoot. Pain in the ass. Yeah, I meant to lay I had a brain fart because I had to check a calendar. Hello.
Oh, again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Renna when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
Let's cut the business. You're Ranni the Witch behind the Knight of the Black Knives. Admit it.
I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we? Indeed, I am the witch Ranni. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying Black Knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here. I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away. And it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved. And why should I reveal that to thee? I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed, but all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say. Now, be gone. The curse mark thou seek now.
See, now see, the reason why we came up here is because Roger needs the curse mark for his whole studying of those who live in death, but Ranni won't give it to us because she's a big meanie. So, gotta go tell Roger the bad news. If anyone ever needs to get their bread on Aldi makes really good bread. Their lemon bread smells like Fruit Loops if you warm it up. Doesn't sound too bad. Hey Raj, she won't give it to us.
Always good to see you. So, I see. When Ranni shed her flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You know, not everyone would trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess, then perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the bluntness of the notion, but how would you like to become one of Ranni's vassals? Only in order to get what we want, of course. The location of the body which bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it.
Alright.
Can you become Ranni's vassal to advance our agenda? While in her service, you'll be able to take a poke around on the sly and determine the location of her original body that bears the curse mark. I realize that I'm asking you to put yourself in grave danger, but I know you've got what it takes. Quite possibly the only one, in fact.
Agenda. Stop it. Okay, new rule. Only I'm allowed to be the one to say agenda. Got that? Now we can't even use grandeur in this. Okay, so now we go back to Ranni and ask if she would like us to join her services.
curse mark thou seekest is not here now.
I want to serve you.
Oh, is that so? Thou wouldst render me aid. Is that thy proposal? Affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location, no doubt. Very well. There's nothing wrong with a well-laid scheme. What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee. Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is, in my service, a half-woven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same. Speak with the three who await thee below. Thou needst not indulge them unduly, but they too wish to appraise thy worth. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service, after all. Speak thou needst. It hath been a passing
Alright. Well, now we're part of the council. So let us commence with the talking. For starters, here's Iji.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Ranni has explained everything. Again, I am Iji, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Ranni's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can, and pray for your success. My apologies for the misleading words of warning. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Ranni, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me, my fellow. Let us give all that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Ranni. Let us give all that we can of ourselves, together, for Lady Ranni.
Okay. Next is Blythe.
Long time, friend. Blythe. If you've forgotten, glad to have you in the service of Mistress Ranni. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there. I'm going below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron. Don't keep me waiting, eh?
Okay, and then lastly is Salvis.
I see. You must be Ranni's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you. I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Ranni, if it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady? I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Ranni, if it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady?
Okay. Well, that's all of them. Let's go over and say hi to Celavis. Hello.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you? Good, good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question. Find Nefeli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon. I've no time for idle chit-chat. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of your task's completion. Are we understood? Then off you trot. I have enough on my plate. I've no time. The only thing are we understood? I have enough.
Alright. Oops. Sorry. Ah, you stingy little bugger. Going through a man's private quarters, are we? He's gonna say that when we find his secret tunnel. Okay, I'm gonna head. We're just gonna take care of this potion business. Okay. So let's take a look at that potion. Also, first of all, talisman pouch. Small withered bag knitted by hand, bestowed upon the ruling lord or those attempting to become lord by the elderly finger reader. Increases talisman equip slots. As the voices of the two fingers, finger readers are said to live lives eternal, and one is even supposed to have served as the wet nurse to royalty. It's a little... It's just a little sack. Has that much importance to it. Celavis's potion. Small flask received from Preceptor Celavis containing a cloudy tonic of bluish black. Find Nepheli and ensure she drinks it. It doesn't seem suspicious. Hey, I know you fired her.
Capital, Lendell. To the east of the Two Fingers will do. You
Yeah,
may
yeah,
be out.
yeah, great. Hey, I know you fired her, but some weirdo wanted me to give you your former daughter this.
Is that potion what I think it is? Bloody Celavis. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
Sure.
Good. I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Celavis, but don't give anything away. Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
Alright. Welcome to the stream, Musashi. You did a rebirth. That's good. I usually save those whenever I have to eventually fight Millennia Blade of Mikula. I went from 35 dex to 15 to balance things out. I mean, unless you're doing like a specific build, usually I find myself starting to just focus on one specific type of build stat. Like I used to do a lot of strength dex mixing, but now I either go full dex or full strength plus with whatever magic I need on the sides. Anyway, excuse me, heavens. .54 vigor, 44 strength, and 43 endurance on level 105. Alright, just a little tip. You're gonna start feeling these games sort of soft lock at a certain level. I think 50 is usually where it soft locks for a lot of things. So I would probably suggest maybe putting stuff into other stats. Like I think you're set with 54 of vigor. Usually what I do is like I do an even, like, you know, 50, 50, 50, 50 of what the main stats I focus on. Frozen ornament. Soft cap, yeah. It basically means like you might get like 3 or 4 points into into your stats, but eventually it's going to start just only giving you 1 extra point. So it kind of falls off when it comes to focusing points into certain builds like that. There we go. always forget how dark certain areas get at night. Royal Grave of a Jail. Onyx Lord. There we are. You're right. Alright, let us head down to the Siofra River.
How nice, Lise.
Come on. Now for one of the cooler transitions of the entire game. realize just how big this game is. Yeah, here, Clayface. I forgot to tell you 5 days ago I fought this dead moose underground. He did pack a punch, but he was easy overall. Yeah, that's the ancestral spirit. We're on our way to fight that thing down here as well. Dead moose, not dead mouse. Fucking bubbles! Every so often, I like to just make sure that they didn't add anything over here. Not a single thing. Fucking bubbles! Golden centipede. Giant crab. Get out of here, giant crab. Alright, gonna start putting points in the faith. Now before we do anything in here, we might as well just get this part of the quest line done. Talk to Blythe and such. Though I might have to take care of these guys for coming over here. There we go. Hey, Blythe.
Good to see you. Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Nokron right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celibus. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are. I jest. I wouldn't go that far. Besides, I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Right? Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, and if we reach a dead end, I suppose we go back to the source. Celibus rarely gives a straight answer. First time. Leave this place if either of us learns anything, and if we reach a dead, Celibus rarely.
Okay, now let's go back to Celibus and demand him tell us an answer. Do. Actually, first things first, before we go harass Celibus, go down here real quick. Hey, you.
Oh, you? Sorry, Your Worship. I apologize for any offense given. I am Pidya, servant to the Carrion royal family. I am charged with maintaining these ghastly dogs. Your Worship, allow me to be of use. Other than the puppets, there are some very fine things up here in this storeroom. Why not pick something out before you go? But please, can you offer poor ill-starred Pidya a little something by way of compensation?
So the only thing of value here, quote unquote, is the larval tier, but we're gonna get plenty of those later on. I just wanted to show you him for later purposes. Now let's go harass Celibus.
made Nepheli drink the potion. Well done. You are a touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts under the tutelage of the great preceptor Celavis. I doubt much of it will lay within the grasp of a mere tarnished, but if you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady. You wish to begin right this moment? Well, your impatience, though boorish, is understandable. Let's have at it.
Excuse me. Oh, yeah! Don't do that! Don't do that! We gotta give that scroll to Muriel because he doesn't die and doesn't go anywhere. It's the best place to drop off sorceries and incantations.
So, you had Nepheli drink the potion? Truly? Then perhaps something was amiss with it. It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe. I may have expected too much of her to begin with.
Sus.
Well, well. You're asking me about that, are you? The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selin in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
No, we go over here. Celavis's introduction. Scroll bearing a royal coat of arms, a letter of introduction written by Preceptor Celavis addressed to the glintstone sorcerers by the name Selin. The contents of the scroll cannot be discerned.
Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning? Well, well. Celavis is not a name I ever wanted to hear again. But fine. If it will help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Carian royal family, and the fate of your mistress, Ranni. But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Ranni's destiny.
I have to show the higher-ups that I'm worthy of being Elden Lord. It ain't sweet out there. You can do it. Also, yeah, that just... First of all, it reminded me that Radahn is technically royal family, part of the Carian royal family, along with Rykard, and also that shows you how how strong he is if he's able to still keep the stars in place despite having his brains eaten by the rot. Also, we're gonna... So basically, for the rest of the night, we're just gonna do the little bits here and there. Siofra River has now been found.
Well met. What news? So Ranni's fate is kept in stasis by Starsco's Radahn. That reminds me of something I heard. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat. And I heard that you can fight Radahn himself. He who's once called the strongest of all the demigods. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I think it's worth investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn. You're coming too, right? To Radahn's festivities. I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang. You're coming too, right? I'll meet you at Redmane Castle. The way ahead is pleasingly simple.
Okay. Do you like R6? R6? I don't know what that is. Oh, Rainbow Six? I can never get into it. I've never played a lot of the Tom Clancy games. But I've watched my friends play Rainbow Six Siege, and I don't really care about tactical shooters. Just because, like, I want to just play the game. Not, like, set up, you know, covering up certain aspects of a spot. Only to again get one shot when I wasn't looking. And not to mention, like, having to learn all the different types of characters that are in that game. They all kind of blend in, but they all have different, like, abilities, I guess. Oh my god. But yeah, I never played Rainbow Six. Fair leggings. It's 3. Ow. Ow. I know. If I'm gonna die to fucking octopuses, I swear to God. almost died for a finger remedy. Great. Yeah, oh god. Stone sword key. Halfway there. Ah. Ow. Come on. Give me that. Ah, damn it, come on. There we are. We go. Bidding horn. Damn it. Perfect. Hello.
Oh, a customer. Goodbye. Till next time. Hello again. Good customer? Goodbye till...
Okay. Need the oil and the pot. The oil pot and some swords, etc. Almost died. Managed to iframe my way through that one. I think we have maybe 2 more left. I can't remember off the top of my head. Crap. I was about to throw a fit. Like, really, the dragonfly is keeping me from turning on the grace. Square off. Square off, nerd. Oh, look, I can see the DLC is calling me up there. Iframes. Get out of my way. Power gathers somewhere in Horn Remains. Alright. Before we go over where power gathers in Horned Remains, we're just gonna... let me just pick up other stuff around here. I don't get why people BC mean online. They see one video and accuse that person of wrongdoing without digging any further into the situation. Okay, first of all, didn't I just... Sorry. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I just turned around to see the rest of your message and my stream was buffering and I worried it went down. Second, I'm not sure if you're referring to anyone specifically, but I do understand the sentiment. Excuse me. Oh my god, am I about to die? Oh, there it is. Shot to the head. It's first death in, like, forever. Also, after defeating the dead moose, is that it for that place or no? Well, I was about to get to... Alright, so basically this is another side over here. Well, now we can also get rid of the icon up on the compass, because we no longer have to deal with. I have to worry about going all the way over the Stormvale to get these few runes. We can just get them right over here. There we go. Yeah, let's try this again. So, there's, besides the moose, there's actually another boss you can go to. If you've probably fought already the Dragon King Soldier. But there's also this elevator over here. Why does the devs make things so hard, like almost impossible to notice? Well, that's the beauty of this game, is that FromSoft doesn't necessarily need you to beat everything, I guess is the best way I can describe it. There's another thing around here first, though. The thing about FromSoft is they respect you enough for you to try everything and anything that you like, and you don't necessarily need to find everything and anything at the same time. It adds a bit of secrecy to it. Like, this is the kind of game that, like, back in the day, if the internet wasn't nearly as expansive as it is nowadays, but this game would have been talked about for aeons, at least more than how we talk about it nowadays. Like, this would have been the Ocarina of Time for decades. It probably is going to be like that. Oh yeah, here's it. Going right over. Clarifying horn ring. Anyway, I'm not going to go up it, but this here, if you got 2 spare stone sword keys, this will bring you up to an area in Caelid where you can fight some NPCs. I would suggest doing that offline, because those NPCs that you fight are based off of characters online. They're not online players, but they're NPCs based off of online builds. 9 times out of 10, you will find somebody using a Moonveil Katana. So I usually go offline whenever I want to deal with those guys. Anyway, let me just get over to the other grounds. So, I believe you were talking about this fight the other night, Musashi, about the Dragon Soldier. So, there's this, but you will technically come back to Sealfra River, but on the opposite end, once you beat Radahn, this will open a path to Nokron. But we can't get any closer other than this. See, like this part, there will be a part around here that opens up once you beat Radahn. I forgot he has no guts. Damn it! Oh, I fought that guy before. Yeah, then you fought the Noxtella version, the one with the lightning, ice lightning. But there's the teleporter around the middle of Siofra River that gets you up here to fight him. Yeah, exactly, the blue lightning. It's the only faith spell that gives you ice lightning. Damn it. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Yeah, the Noxtella one is the only one that has any magic to it. This one and then another one in the Lake of Rot. Just kind of mosey on around. Do you think we're going to fight the greater will gods in Erdtree? I don't know. The thing about the greater will is the closest we've had to fighting that is the Elden beast at the end, which is pretty much just the Elden ring taking form. And that's the closest thing we have to like what fighting an actual god is. The other one being when the fire giant summons the fell god, which is the eye and mouth in his chest, is supposed to be that connection to the fell god, which is where all the fire comes from. And the only other one that really greater bubble. Sorry, we wet hand text Elena. Text restarting again all over the place. Anyway, so the only closest thing we had to fighting gods in this game has been the Elden Beast, the Fire Giant when he opens his chest face to summon the fell god, and then Moog. Every time he used his blood magic in this, he's stabbing into the Formless Mother. So technically, if you want to get real technical, the Formless Mother is all over the place. By using it to summon blood magic. Okay. This one's one of my favorites, just because I love the scenery about it. It's not a tough fight, but I just like, look at that. It was such a cool shot. Nice. Great enemy failed. Ancestral follower ashes. Good fight. Sorry about that. Alright. So I think this will be a good place to end tonight. Alright, so tomorrow we're basically going to start going into Caelid. Excuse me.
Well, I took youth no matter it. Lay out your arms.
Lay out your arms, then.
Greetings. Are you here for Spirit?
We are less than 2 weeks away from the DLC. As mentioned, if push comes to shove, I will just jump to Mogwin a little earlier, just so we can fight. Just we can get to Mog early, and then we'll get to fighting into the DLC. We'll see. But at the rate we're going, we should be all right. Cause let's see, we're basically starting Caelid now. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll probably beat Radon this weekend. I'm just guessing. off of the rate we're going. Because then afterwards, we go into Nokron, and then we start heading to Altus Plateau. We shall see. We shall see. You see? Anyway, that's going to be stream. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.